on Funniest Pets and People. A bird's last straw. Some girls get super soaked. A bunny hops into a tight spot. A hamster who doesn't knock. A doggy who goes for a spin. And some ferrets who are letter perfect. It's the show that will have you sick. Stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Now don't worry, you don't have to share these videos with anyone. When you're looking to get someone to share their tuna with you, the magic word is please. But, yeah, well, barking works too. This is the cat dish. No, scratch that. This was the cat dish. Now it's the turtle dish. Looks like cat food, tastes like victory. The big dog is playing a fun game of tug-of-war. The small dog is playing It's Mine, Not Yours. And the small dog wins! You see that? Sometimes you just gotta want it more. A cat and a dog enjoying a quiet meal together. That's something you don't see every day. And apparently you're not gonna see it today either. Yeah, I guess we know who wears the collar in this house. The Doberman wants the toy frog, but the bird is putting up a very good front. Unfortunately, he forgot all about the back. Part of the joy of being a father is putting together a toy and seeing your son's eyes light up when it works. Tom is still waiting for that second part. And waiting. And waiting. Now, it may look like the rabbit is breaking into the bird cage, but actually, Easter's coming and the bunny wanted to talk to the birds about eggs.
You know, dog food tastes really good right out of the can. But you know what? I think it might taste better if I roasted it. How does this work? Ooh, it's gas. I'm gonna blow up the house.
This motorcycle rider is testing two things: the limits of athletic ability and the limits of his dental plan.
Oh my God, yeah.
Are you gonna pick my mic up?
Well, it's okay, dude.
Oh, God.
Now, this owner taught his doggy to walk up the stairs backwards. That's pretty cool, but wait, check this out. This is what makes it better. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's better, isn't it? Well, I think it's better. Here's a twist on one-on-one basketball. It's one-on-none basketball. And right now, Larry here is winning. But just barely. Well, they've finally done it, folks. They've invented the machine that makes dogs independent. No longer will they need to rely on their masters. They can control their destinies. Well, at least until the machine is empty. Well, it's a last round here at the World Ski Acrobatics Finals, and all Team Norway has to do to hold on to the gold is stay on their feet. And here they go. Oh dear, well, at least the silver is theirs. Oh, ooh. Ah, well, they've got the bronze. Copper. Oh dear. Steel? Pewter. I say, is there a styrofoam medal? Ah, well, it's official. Team Norway has won the lead. Tweety was house-sitting for Mr. Hamster while he was out of town on business. But while he was there, he thought he'd give the wheel a go-round. Yeah, it'll do wonders for those bird legs. Henry the hamster is just dying to get into this room, but he cannot open the door. Still, he has got to get into that room. He's got to. Oh, I know, maybe he can fit under the door somehow. Aha! He is gonna get into this room.
Now what?
This guy is trying to find a sport he can play with his bird, Coco. Coco's too little to hold a golf club and too short for basketball. So that leaves catch. Sad, isn't it? Yeah. This would be so much easier if Coco had hands. Now, these folks see the world in a totally different way. There's no dog leg on this hole, but there is a cat leg. In fact, there's a whole cat on the green. And the kid finishes the day 1 over, but the cat ends up 1 under. To you and me, this is a drinking straw. Ah, but to birds, it's a badly needed aid for learning how to breakdance. The mop, a cleaning tool that stood the test of time. It picks up dirt, dust, and spills. But you know what it doesn't get out? Dog paw scratches. Tired of your bird's natural call? Then do what the Osgoods did. Teach it to sing your annoying portable phone ringtone. Now, if they can teach the bird to take messages, ooh, they'll really have something. When Toddy is looking for a toy, it always seems to be in the very bottom at the very back of the toy chest. Mommy is looking for Toddy, well, he's usually in the same place. Now, these are our ideal viewers. They're easily amused. Here's a little tip to all you overachieving cats out there. You can catch some of the mice, but if you catch all of the mice, the only thing you'll have left to fight with is the plant. And it's not really much of a challenge, unless you're easily amused. Behold, the electric hamster doll. Pull the string and it vibrates. It's an incredible combination of plushy softness and state-of-the-art technology. Ah, but to a dog, it's dental floss. Rocco here is a messy dog, so Francine is teaching him how to blow bubbles. You see, that way he can make a mess that cleans up after itself. It's soap, so it's... Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you really want to see the dog let go of that thing and have it fly into the camera, don't you? Yeah, me too. I'm usually whipping that thing around, baby. I mean, it's gonna fly out there. I know he's gonna do it. I want to see it too. Come on, doggy, fling that thing. Just, oh, no. No, they got children. They're baby. Doggy, don't let go, doggy. I can't look. This hamster is thinking,
When am I gonna get to the top floor of this cheese?
nobody tell him. Now, you see, they call it a finish line for a reason. When you reach it, you're supposed to stop. No magicians in this next bunch, but they're all pretty tricky. These sneaky critters are a special breed called the secretary ferret.
What's my letter?
You can tell, because they're always taking a letter. I know. Bugsy here is a true cat burglar. Tonight, he's got the neighbor's laundry. And judging from the loot, some underwear and some socks, tomorrow morning, the neighbors are gonna be mighty chilly. Sneaky Spot wants a little early warning when the mailman's coming, so he heads for higher ground. Turns out it's Sunday, so there is no mail. So he takes the low road of petty theft instead. If you don't want your dog to get into the living room, the smart thing to do is put up a gate. Now, if your dog can get over that gate, well, the smart thing to do is put up a taller one. Clearly, Spunky's owners want him to get into the living room. Now, here are a bunch of folks who've really got a head start.
King of the mountain, huh? Hey, look at him. Look at him. Look at itching.
Just why is this goat rubbing his face up against the barn? I don't know. That's a real head scratcher. They say curiosity killed the cat. but it got the dog's head stuck in a flower pot. You know, it's not often that we get to say this, but those birds back there, yeah, well, they're the smartest creatures in the room. It's Funny Hat Day at the zoo. What's funny about the polar bear's hat? Well, it's not on his head, for one. When flying a kite, one needs a steady hand, a brisk wind, and a solid helmet. Something's wrong with the car, and it's time to figure out what it is. Well, the tires look okay, chassis looks good, brakes, funny, where exactly are the brakes? Hey, this car didn't come with brakes! Keep your friends close and your pets closer. It's always nice to have a friend you can lean on, even if he is a horse. Well, this clinches it. Cats really can sleep pretty much anywhere. Now, this doggy is upset. You see, the kids used to play with him all the time, but now they spend all day on that dumb trampoline. Shouldn't worry, though. When they're worn out from bouncing, they'll need a friend to lick the sweat off their faces.
That's a lovebird.
A best friend is someone who gives you her shoulder to cry on. But sometimes you have to tell even your best friend, "Get off my back, Evelyn." Yeah, baby. The good news, these sled dogs have extensive training in pulling the sled. The bad news, they have no training in direction. Now, we're not exactly sure what these bears are doing, but it's clear that they must be friends. Because you don't line up like this with your enemies, do you? Maybe in Bearland you do, but I don't. Cats love chasing mice. And not everyone knows it, but gophers are rodents, just like mice. Well, the gopher knows it. And now, it's payback time! These girls decided to stay out of the water because, well, they just did not want to get splashed. They forgot to tell Tim that. On Funniest Pets and People, a playground pile-up. A kitty gets carried away. A gym rat cat. A real wedding crasher. And a penny pinching pooch. So set your sights on some big laughs. Because these jokes hit the target. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. No matter how you find your way, get over here and have a laugh. You know what you call a cat that's so lazy it won't even move when it's being dragged around? That's right, a cat. Little Mikey here was gonna teach old Red to sit. Even if it took him all day. It took about 6 months for Bill to teach his dog to walk backwards. Now he just needed to think of a reason. Oh, look at this, a nice fall day, and this mommy and daughter are out for a pleasant spin. Got the lesson here? Don't let yourself get pushed around by a backseat driver. You have enough problems with those little critters. And if that weren't enough, commuter mice. Bowser here, he hopes to contact his great-great-great-grandpa using this giant Ouija board. Great. Someone finally figured out a way to make a cat lazier.
Oh, Tommy. Go over that way. Tommy. Go see the track. Oh, Tom. Go for a walk. Over there, honey. I'll follow you.
Started at 3 minutes of 7. He's been on 40 minutes now.
This guy's been working his line for just about 45 minutes.
Can you see it, Donald? I saw a head come up through. It had some mud on it, and I couldn't identify it as a truck. I can see it now. Keep her coming. That's not a truck. Look at it. Looks like a log. It's a log.
Oh.
Straight up. Wait a minute. Hang it up. Wait.
Uh-oh.
There's some mud in that log. I caught a tree.
Yeah, the fish didn't know if this trick would keep working. But just to be safe, the fish gathered enough wood to last till spring.
Yeah, let's get a shot.
Whether they come easy or hard, you're gonna be laughing. This dog would celebrate his victory over the cat. Even if no one was around to dump a sports drink on him.
Oh, might win.
Bonkers here is finally finding out what it's like to have someone slobber all over him. Look at Petey roll around on that dryer sheet, will ya? He can't beat smelling like a dog, but dang it, at least he's gonna be springtime fresh. Look at how excited Oswald is on that treadmill, will ya? He thinks he's making it move. Rejected intramural sport number 617. Tramp diving. Yeah, and this is why Paul Finney decided to become an accountant after all.
It didn't hurt at all. I got my ground and see that. I thought I was dead for sure.
Ironic, because it's just this kind of stunt that has his parents climbing the walls.
That is amazing, Steve. How'd you learn to do that? Very good. Very good.
You've tried high protein and low carb. Well, now it's time for a really unusual diet. Look at this little girl take a bite and then pass it to her pal. This wasn't exactly what the dog had in mind when this girl said,
Hey, you want to share a banana?
This is my banana.
well, I guess you get what you pay for when you hire the world's cheapest carpet movers. This behavior seems bad, but you gotta remember, she just got off a low-carb diet. Capers knew if he was going to complete his mission of keeping the walk clear, he had a long night ahead. Jerry the gerbil enjoyed it so much, he didn't know when to stop eating his hot dog on a stick. After watching his hamster, little Timmy knew just what to do with that bad report card.
No. Take it home.
What Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer does the rest of the year.
I'm taking this out the window.
Another 40,000 logs and make a reservation at the first all-doggy hotel and casino. We now return to BBC coverage of the royal wedding. I'm sorry, what's that? It seems there's been a mistake in the control booth. Oh dear. Hope you're looking to laugh, because that's how we roll. You've heard the legend, now see the movie. Easy slide. The person behind the wheel is known as the driver. The guy in the back is known as the likely plaintiff.
Woo, now that's a bad hit is what that is. Definitely gonna be some expensive body work there. Gonna have to redo the whole dang front. And that vehicle took a pretty bad hit too.
Now, if you're wondering why the guy didn't get off his crashed four-wheeler so fast, it's because in addition to everything, he lost a contact lens. Better make sure you've patted your funny bone because it's game time. Now, okay, it might be kind of annoying listening to this dog bang around playing fetch, but don't discourage him. It's a breath mint.
So here we go. We're going to give this a try. See what we can do. I'll take the ball, put it underneath this cup right here. Underneath this cup right here. Like that. Then, what I'll do is put a peanut on there, a peanut on here, and a peanut on here. And whatever peanut he takes, I will lift the cup up and we'll check and see if the ball is underneath that cup. So we'll wait for the bird to show up.
So how exactly did the little fella know where the ball was?
He knew which one the ball was in. He knew which one the ball was in. Let's see if that ball is there. See if that bird knew how to pick it.
A little birdie told him. All right, son, keep your arms straight. And... Ouch! Oh, you hit me in the collarbone. Careful when you hit that. Not again! You're gonna hit me with the ouch! Your mother told you to do that, didn't she? Why cats need to sleep 23.5 hours per day. This doggy loves to play horseshoes, and he's never lost. Because really, I mean, who wants to touch it after he's slobbered all over that thing? It's amazing how this guy sinks the shot with a single kick. After only 237 tries. Booyah!
Very stingy with his money. Not share with anyone.
You can call him man's best friend. But you know, you really get to know someone when you ask them to kick in for gas money. Get ready to dive into some laughs. It's pool time. Although this dog was raised as a duck,
Luke found the minnows. He's teaching the duckies how to...
come flea season, he would learn the awful truth.
He's after the minnows, and the ducks are going up their ramp, and they're going to dive in, and they're going to help him.
All right, this proves it. One doggy's box of tap water is another doggy's night of hot tubbing. This dog isn't scared of the water jets. He's trying to save the little girl because he thinks the tub is flushing.
Good boy.
Okay, the question here is not whether this cougar can dive. The question is, why does this woman have a pet cougar?
Good boy. He's swimming faster than...
This dog's owner did not agree with his wife that it made sense to call the dog Slippery Pete. Then, well, he gave in. On Funniest Pets and People. April showers bring May feathers. A dog directs traffic. A guy who water wings it. A hound who's a real clothes horse. A pooch who's branching out. And a hitchhiker who doesn't have thumbs. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Let's jump right into the action. This dog thinks he's a rabbit. Which works out really great for his owner because carrots are a whole lot cheaper than dog food. This doggy is playing an original composition. the jump up and hit the piano as hard as you can sonata. Boy, being a jumping fish is great, but you don't want to be too good at it.
I need you to jump for me.
Jump a little too high, and you are out of the bowl, kiddo. This goat is so happy. He's jumping up and down. And why not? I mean, he's got his favorite chair, and the Rams game is coming on. Wow, check out this duck. Guess he wants to get the jump on the competition for lunch. I hear the bread is really fresh, just like this duck. This deer makes it across the highway with seconds to spare, mainly because it's such a graceful animal. Ouch, let's see that one again. The Russian judge gave him a 9. These rabbits are jumping for joy. They just found out that rabbits' feet are lucky. Which makes them just about 4 times as lucky as anyone else. This little doggy is trying to tell its owner something. It's trying to communicate something. Boy, it really wants its owner to realize something. I wonder what that could be. Oh, I know. Open the door! Troy really wanted to ride his boat into the river. But Troy doesn't own a boat, so he settled for his motorcycle. And by getting all of that water in his engine, he no longer owns a motorcycle. He owns a motorcycle-shaped paperweight. These clips are for the kid in all of us. This Dalmatian is a master of close calls. You see that? He misses the baby every single time. Of course, there's always the possibility that his calculations could be slightly off. Like now. Incoming! This doggy wants to help with the laundry, but this little girl isn't done wearing those pajamas. I guess this guy's gonna have to fluff and fold someone else, huh? This clip is like visiting an HMO. I mean, even a simple cold comes with a ton of paperwork.
Put that Easter egg in the basket. Atta boy!
Little Anthony is great at finding these eggs, but not so great at carrying them around.
Anthony! Yay! Hey!
The good news is, if Anthony keeps dropping those eggs, this Easter egg hunt is never going to end.
No, you missed it. Hey!
Timmy wants to hit the open road, but his dog Luke has other ideas. Good thing this car is foot-powered. The weight from Luke would really hurt the gas mileage.
Mommy told me that I had to put all my toys away before lunch. I put this in here, and this in there. I don't, can't find, wait a minute, I don't think this is supposed to, oh. Mommy, I put away,
Yeah, do you want to go to bed? The puppies don't bug ya?
That's right, there is nothing cuter than puppies. And there's nothing grouchier than sleepy babies. And when the two of them collide, there can only be one winner. Everyone watching. Well, looks like you're on the clock. Time for future draft picks.
Jenna, go, let it go. Make it go. Good girl, make it go.
There is no I in team, unless you're playing tetherball. Oh, no, wait, there's no I in tetherball either. Oh, wait, there's an I in tennis.
Other way.
Note to this boy's future grandkids. Yes, the story he keeps boring you with is true. He once hit a half-court shot to win a game. We're replaying it once, happily. He'll replay it for you the rest of your lives. With their first-round draft pick, most teams want to draft the best athlete available. And Scooter here certainly qualifies. I mean, with that vertical leap, he could dunk on anyone.
Good boy. High five. High five. Good boy. Okay. Munchie. Down.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Down.
Especially when another dog keeps getting in the way.
High five. High five, Munchie. Munchie. High five, Munchie. Come on, Munchie. Munchie.
So this trick calls for Bruce to jump over a speeding truck. Unfortunately, the truck has run out of steam, even if Bruce hasn't. If life gives you lemons, make lemonade. If your dog gives you lemons, you might want to wash them before you make lemonade.
There they go. There they go. Oh.
Doggies love to run around, and around, and around. This is something you should really think about before you buy a house without a yard. This guy forgot his water skis at home, so he decides a picnic table will fill in nicely, thank you very much. It's pretty resourceful. That is, until the park ranger finds out. Birds of a feather make us laugh together. Okay, how cool is this? This bird makes a noise when he sees something he likes. And judging by the sounds he's making, he likes pretty much everything he's seeing. This bird is jumping to see that guy's bald spot, then mocking the guy by puffing up his own head feathers. He's like an insult comic who sleeps in a cage. Shiloh the parrot is watching his favorite show, starring himself. He just can't get over how great he looks and how beautiful his voice is. He definitely gives this show 2 wings up. It's breakfast time, and this hungry birdie cannot wait for the toast to pop up. He has toast every morning, mainly because he doesn't eat pancakes. Meet Robin and Roy, 2 birds doing chores so they can earn some extra cash. And they'll need it. When they fly south for the winter this year, they plan on going first class. Rub-a-dub-dub, this bird's in the tub. His mother told him to wash behind his ears. He's been in there for about a half hour trying to find him. This is how we roll. Check it out. You'd need a head injury to think that jumping ramps into a lake is fun. And from the looks of this kid, a head injury can be arranged. This guy thinks his unicycle is superior to all 4-wheeled vehicles. The truck disagrees. You know, if you're under 10 years old, roller skating is a whole lot of fun for you. But if you're over 30 years old, roller skating is a whole lot of fun for us. Einstein's got nothing on these brainiacs. Persistence. It's the key to success. And for this high IQ'd pooch, it's also the key to freedom. The smart part for this dog isn't getting the beer. It's knowing to get a light beer so his lazy master doesn't put on any more weight. The hard part for this dog is carrying around change for this machine without having pockets. Attention, police want you to be on the lookout for a dastardly four-legged pickpocket. Suspect is considered to be armed and adorable. Do not trust him. No matter how cute he might be.
Did you send the invitations out? Morty? Good. All right, I'm gonna get the nuts. I got him, Morty. I got him. Morty, I'm losing. Oh. It's all right. I can do it again. Yeah, okay. Come on. I'm getting the Morty, yeah. You get the party hats. I got the nuts. I'm doing it. I got it. I gotta get the... That's all right. I got it. Here. Okay.
The canoe race is always a hit at the company picnic. But it always seems like there's one team that pulls away from the pack. The green team is not that team. Is that a canoe or a can't-noo? That might be a canoe, but this is getting canoed. It's time to get dizzy with laughter. I tell you what, he's gonna regret that when he goes to pet that dog. That is going to be the biggest jolt of static electricity you'll ever see. The majestic bird. Head thrust back, chest puffed out, the very definition of pride and dignity. Until his friends see this on the television and tell him just how silly he looks. This dog was raised to be a guard dog. But since the Chesterfields installed their burglar alarm, the only thing left for him to guard was the guinea pig. Which makes the guinea pig really dizzy. Boy, if this dog is trying to sneak up on his tail, he's gonna have to be a lot quieter.
Pick the right spot. 2 circle creams.
Well, I think we finally figured out the mystery of crop circles.
What do you think, Creams? You all done? You all done? Wanna go get a drink? Huh? You wanna go get a drink?
On Funniest Pets and People, a spectacular spit take. A jumbled up jet skier. A bebop bird. A pug boat. And a lotto goes loco. So get ready to fall off your seat laughing.
It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People.
We're not fooling around. It's playtime.
Musical instrument.
Look at that guy play those dogs. That fella may have come up with a neat instrument. But, I'd hate to clean the spit valve. This dog is trying to track down a skunk that got in the house. Hello? What do we have here? Now, how bad is your doggy breath when a skunk runs away from you? If Bowser had any pet peeves, it was old magazines at the dentist. Man, look at that hamster go. Oh, it's not because he's full of energy. It's because he just found out how much he's saving on his car insurance. Well, this may be a whole lot cuter than the original. And reach a whole lot more people with a G rating. But I just don't think the proposed sequel is as funny as the original Dodgeball. Oh, he's a real slick customer. Knows just how to flip the locks. Yep, this ferret will do just about anything to free his fellow ferrets from the pet store. Except get glasses. Petey's clever little dance wouldn't make up for the fact that he opened all his presents before his birthday. Here's the new guy running the game down at the church social. Now watch as he goes from bingo to uh-oh to oh no. G4, B50, I-70, oh no. They're wet, they're wild, they're water games. Now look at that dog take a drink, will you? And if you think this is weird, watch when they do it like this. Buttons was torn between taking her job at the car wash seriously and chasing that crazy water. It's time to play Not a Winning Combination. Acrobats and jet skis. And that was not a winning combination. Acrobats and jet skis. And here we have a bird who's taking a nice leisurely shower. You think he's zoning out, but he's really thinking rinse, lather, add a cracker, repeat. You know, it costs $400 an hour to water ski. Which means these three guys will have to pay, let's see, carry the 4, 6 times, about $8. All right, now let me get this straight. The water just comes out and fills up here as much as we want. Oh, forget going south for the winter. We're taking this timeshare. Look at this pup out on a summer's day. Isn't that great? Now, you see a dog jamming his face in the sprinkler. Ah, but he sees a water pick. That jumping and wagging means look what I can do.
Who's there? Who's there?
Now here's a little doggy that wants in. This jumping may not seem that impressive until you realize that window's on the second floor. Pretty cool moves. But no, this bird isn't grooving to the beat. He just went swimming and, he can't get that water out of his ear. Wait a minute. Birds don't have ears. Do they have? I don't know. Now, here's a cat that thinks he's a dog. You should see him chase himself. Look at that pooch let himself out. Free as a bird. Well, after all these years, we finally know just who let the dogs out. The dogs. And here's a definite sign you've got too much time on your hands.
And Nutcracker. Sweet.
Gotta admit, this dog is pretty clever the way he gets out the front door. But not as clever as the cat by the back door. Suck in that laughing gut. We're in for a tight squeeze. Whiskers was willing to do just what he had to make a little girl happy. But it's going to be an uncomfortable week till Christmas morning. Look at that doggy finish up his dinner and go right over to do his own dishes. Boy, you gotta ask yourself, just how filthy is a dog bowl when the dog actually washes it? We don't know exactly what Mittens did to get here. But it's kind of an embarrassing way to prove cats don't always land on their feet. Looks like he's not gonna make it through. I know, we don't want to point fingers, but somebody needs to start eating low-cal garbage.
Now we've had to call 911 Metro Dade Rescue Squad for this 23-year-old daughter of mine.
Rescue workers were actually called in to cut this woman out when she got stuck in this toy car. It took a while, because the jaws of life couldn't stop laughing.
This poor baby. $68 toy. Now, Tina, you have to buy your daughter another one.
This dog is thinking, "Come on, Chuck, I know you can do it." Okay, it's right paw first, left paw second. Oh, I'm gonna help you win this best dog impression contest if it's the last thing I do. Okay, now, get ready. Roll over. Yeah, buddy, you stuck it! How do I love thee? Let me bark the ways.
Look at Mommy. Come here.
Kieran, what does Mommy have on her head?
Look at that bird styling that woman's hair. Oh, now don't laugh. He's got appointments booked for about 6 weeks solid.
Okay, now that's perfect, darling. Let me do this hair for you. Oh, I see some roots. A little birdie told me that you need to get some color.
Rudolph didn't know exactly what he was graduating from. But man, he could not wait to get out in the real world. Lucy's attempt to dig to China ended very abruptly when she got exhausted after 6 inches and took a nap. Before they even opened the box, Blackie, he wasn't too sure about this robot puppy thing. Now he spins a tack on a coin on a straw balanced on his face. And the result? Not good enough to get in the circus. Not weird enough to get out of the army. Well, I guess it's true what they say, huh? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, or you'll get smacked by the horse's gift. Okay, that's not the expression, really, but still, you know, you get it.
What do you got?
Turn over, see?
This little guy's in for a big surprise. Just maybe not the one he wanted. And there's more than one way to get a laugh out of these next videos. This owner is using a high-powered leaf blower to dry off the dog. It's really effective if you like fleas all over the living room. Look at how this dog licks every inch of those plates. And you know, it would really save on the water bill, too, if only he'd do it before the dishes were cleaned. Maxwell knew he could make millions with his doggy auto scratcher. If not for the high shipping costs of mailing a desk. Now, this may look strange to you viewers at home, but this dog is learning the valuable life-saving technique of CPR. Carla knew she could win a gold medal. If only the weightlifting officials would recognize the kitty clean and jerk, although it is officially a spectator sport. Good for you, Carla. Even with the big trench coat they were going to wear to cover up, Checkers really didn't think this would help him get into an R-rated movie.
Well, that's a strong dog, I got to admit. Pulling this here boat all by himself. But I tell you what, Tallulah, this is the last straw. Next year, we're gonna pay extra for the inboard motor.
Who's gonna love this next section? You are. Yes, you are.
Look at him go. Yeehaw! Little Walter has a future in the rodeo. Not as a cowboy, as a clown. Bye-bye.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of... All right, we'll just go ahead to all fall down. On Funniest Pets and People, a poodle puts on her dancing shoes. A dirty dog hunkers down.
Maybe they put it there especially for him.
A cat spaces out. A tot takes a tumble. A dog who's on his way up. And a turtle waves while making waves.
It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People.
And now, our bread and butter, cats and dogs. Toby wanted to soak in the sink, so he had Mr. Jumpers give him a boost. The only problem now is there's no one to give Mr. Jumpers a boost. In order to make himself super bouncy, this cat recently underwent a spring implant procedure. Let's see if it was a success. Yep, there seems to be some moderate improvement. Now, Buster doesn't know who put this giant water bowl here, but he is determined to get to the bottom of it. The only thing is, if he does get to the bottom of it, that'll be the end of the water. Billy got a cat for his birthday, and Sally got a hamster ball for hers. Next year, they'd better wish for a hamster.
That is so funny.
Or a bigger ball. Dawson was conflicted. On the one hand, he hated the taste of soap. On the other hand, the bubbles looked like little floating balls. And balls must be chased. It's in the doggy manual. When Tom here bought that fish-scented soap at the Shop and Save, well, he knew there had to be a downside. Welcome to the downside, Tom. This doggy is singing a duet with the pooch on the videotape. But he is the pooch on the tape. Well, I guess this makes this duet a you-et. And if he's watching now, he's watching himself sing. Wow. PJ and her master play a really fun game. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? And if PJ rolls over, it's going to be called Who Will Scrape the Cheese Out of My Fur? The mascot is the team's #1 fan. He worships the ground they walk on. And now he is the ground they walk on. Here are some folks who are very merry. Santa's paying a visit to the Albrights to find out what they want for Christmas. Dad'll be getting golf clubs, and Mom's gonna get a hot tub. And Billy? He'll be getting a brand new shiny pair of crutches. This year, after Santa's given out gifts to everyone, he's gonna have to pick up a little something for himself. Namely, suspenders. You hear a lot of popular phrases around the holidays, like Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But here's one you don't hear often. Timber! Time to chill out and relax to the max.
This pot.
You know, gardening is a great way to relax.
Maybe they put it there especially for him.
I don't know. I don't know if they put it on the deck for him. What's he doing?
Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Probably just digging.
Oh, he knows he's going to get out of
His accomplice is coming.
In fact, gardening relaxes Digger so much, he has to lie down.
Nice and cool.
Right smack dab in the garden.
That's hilarious.
Okay, now you see, this giraffe really knows how to relax. He's found somebody to clean his nose for him. Wow, this is the good life.
Schatzi's dog lesson of the day. Before you go on a long car trip with your head out the window, make sure you trim your mustache.
Waterbed. Brilliant invention. Water pillow? Not such a great idea. But terribly cute. Kids. They're like people, only smaller. You know, there's an old saying, you can't have too much of a good thing. Well, bubbles really are a very good thing. They may need to change that old saying. Billy's building a bridge because Billy wants to grow up to be an architect. Billy should focus more on tunnels.
Billy's bridge is falling down. Ow!
Daddy tried to teach Richie the fundamentals of lawn darts. Keep your arm loose, take careful aim. The one thing Daddy forgot to teach Richie? Let go of the lawn dart. And make sure the videotape is not running when Daddy's in the Speedo. Everyone go deep. Here come the athletes. Grab one Frisbee in your mouth and you're a good dog. Stack 7 in your jaw, and man, you are a world-class athlete. Chipper is both. This dog thinks he's a rabbit. He's got the hopping down perfectly, but he really needs to work on the cottontail. Bonkers had a plan. Get under the gate. And Bonkers had a strategy. Instead of digging, he would bore underground like a giant drill. Bonkers needs a new plan. This athletic kitty will go to great heights to please her master. And it doesn't hurt that there's a treat at the top of the ladder. Perhaps there should be a bigger treat, if she can find her way down. Every athlete needs a uniform, and this pretty pooch is all dolled up for dancing. Sparky is a whiz at the speed bag. In fact, he's well on his way to becoming the world heavyweight champion. Well, for terriers. Ah, the ledge. As a kitten, Percy used to leap up to it all the time. But Percy is not a kitten anymore. Kick up your feet and lace up your dancing shoes. Oh yeah, now this cat knows where it's at. This funky feline was built for dancing. And he's more than happy to prove it to you. Over and over again. Now it's time for some water ballet. The star is Mikhail Tortoise, and the ballet is the hauntingly beautiful Shellcracker Suite. And speaking of water ballerinas, here's a new one from up north. Way up north. Those dance moves will send a chill up and down your spine. Though that may also have something to do with the temperature of the pool. Or the fact that he may bite your head off. These doggies are doing the newest dance craze to sweep the nation, the rollover. It's the kind of dance that makes dogs everywhere sit up and take notice. Or at least sit up. They say it takes two to tango. Well, they never met Kiki. Kiki doesn't need a dance partner. She can spin herself around. And around. And around.
May I have this dance? Oh. Would you like to dance? Oh. You want to dance? Ow! All right, maybe later.
It may look like this dog is crawling, but she's actually performing a very complicated dance. A belly dance. You see that? Because she's on her belly. Mrs. Angelo always says conducting is serious business. It takes years of study and practice. Or you can just wander up on stage and start flinging your arms around. Time to saddle up for some more funny. Since Blaze is lactose intolerant, when taking a picture of him, he won't say cheese. So if you want Blaze to smile, you gotta tell him. Say sugar cube. Say sugar cube. This racehorse's secret weapon? Soda pop. The caffeine makes him peppy, and the bubbles make him light. Arnold is looking to strengthen his neck muscles. He's doing a lot of reps, and now he's looking to add extra weight. But before that, he'd better find someone to spot him. Oh, look! It's Spotter! You know, it's obvious why Scamp here didn't make the baseball team. They wanted a pitcher, not a belly itcher. This clip goes a long way toward explaining why these fillies never won a race. The problem with bobbing for oats is that the oats always sink to the bottom.
Miss Manners recommends that proper eating etiquette for horses is lifting a hoof.
Something old, something new, something funny just for you. For a couple, a wedding is an opportunity to express their love for family and friends. For a 5-year-old boy, a wedding is an opportunity to be Entertainer of the Year! Get the hook. Whoever catches the bouquet will be the next to get married. So if you're looking to get married, the lesson is... wear 5-inch heels. Here's a bride who's getting a head start on testing that whole in sickness and health part of the vow. On Funniest Pets and People, a joke-cracking cockatoo. A girl falls off her seat, then on her seat. A birdie in a hairy situation. Pop goes the chicken. And a guy bangs out a tune off the top of his head. So get set to get knocked over.
It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People.
We've all done our work for the day. Now let's have some fun.
What you got? Let me see. Piece of paper and a crazy retrieving cat.
These folks are training their cat to do dog tricks. Now, they would teach him to lay down and play dead, but come on, the cat already does that about 14 hours a day.
you copying me? Are you copying me? Stop doing that. Stop doing that! I'm serious. I'm serious.
Corky is hard at work out in the back. Now, if you don't know why he's unsure whether to bury that or eat it, it's because you've never tried Aunt Edna's fruitcake. Ew. Watch this cat stick out his tongue every time the little boy blows the noisemaker. Isn't that a bizarre reaction? Oh no, not the cat. The kid. Ten-minute mile. 8-minute mile.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
None of this is fooling Buddy into thinking he's getting a walk. The dog is really into watching TV. But after 8 hours, his owner needs to think about leaving the TV tuned to the exercise channel all day.
And jump! And jump! Come on, girls, you put it on. You gotta work it off. Jump! Good.
The last thing you want to hear Daddy say when he's building your little chair is, "Where do them extra bolts go?" This fisherman just found out the catch of the day is him. And now it's Funniest Pets and People Unleashed. Look at that sheep and goat scuffle. Now, I don't know who will win this competition, but we're betting on the one with the big horns rather than the one covered in wool.
That's right, I'm bad.
Now, the beginning and end of Demolition Derby skiing. Look at this little guy scamper around the kitchen, will you? Yes, his curiosity and love of play makes AB-47 very similar to Earth dogs.
Uncle Riley texted, "Hey, I'll put a long winter theme song on my forehead."
Check this guy out. He's using his knuckles to play the William Tell Overture on his head. Now, he tried to play the 1812 Overture, but when he got to the cannon fire, he knocked himself out. This cat likes eating toilet paper. So remember that the next time you're about to plunk down $2 for a can of high-end cat food. This little guy is having trouble reaching, but he keeps trying like crazy. Really working up thirst, trying to quench his thirst. Look at this mother duck minding after her little ducklings. Yeah, she has a real caring heart. But very bad eyesight. Now, you might be laughing, but I'm telling you, this is the only way that chicken's gonna lay an egg. Fiddle player's doing a pretty good job of it too, don't you think? Look out for laughs from above. It's our feathered friends. The American eagle, our national symbol of strength, courage, and... Oh, well, you get the idea. Although, don't be surprised if you see a little dog show up on the dollar bill. Now, we're not engineers, but this may be one of the best ways to determine you have leaks in your basement.
How do you spell bib? B-I-B.
Yes, he just correctly spelled bib. Now, for a bird, Petey had done amazingly well in the National Spelling Bee. But we really hate to tell him his next word is anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yeah, he's out like a light at noon. But what do you expect when you have to get up at the crack of dawn? If we've said it once, we have said it 1,000 times. Never discuss politics during family gatherings. This rooster may have gotten to share a meal by convincing these cats he's one of them. But when he's crowing his brains out at the crack of dawn, the jig is up. Look at this flamingo working out like crazy. It's really sad. No matter how hard he works those thighs, he's never gonna make the cover of a fitness magazine. Boy, when a bird starts making a nest in your hair, you need to switch conditioners. Oh, yeah, that bird may seem really hilarious until they found out he stole every joke from Larry the Plumber.
Play safe. Oh, Daddy, you're too funny.
Nothing makes you smile like turning on the waterworks. After 3 months of practice, no one had the heart to tell these turtles their synchronized swimming thing just, well, it wasn't working out. Carp fishing tip number 6.
Well, you found a manta ray in Tennessee, so... A friendly fish. I'm gonna turn the movie off before Eric gets his hand bit off. I'll bring you back a net full of fish.
Don't use your fingers as bait. With clear and sunny skies, it was the perfect day for flying. And swimming. All we can say about this clip is, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We can't quite make out what this guy is saying, but we're guessing it's not singing in the rain. Hey, let's go outside! Well, after the show. Now, just why is this little bird attacking a 2-ton tractor? Because he's got guts, determination, and a brain the size of a walnut. Well, we know a couple of things about the owner of these dogs. He's a good dog trainer. And a pretty lousy tennis player. Look at that little fella try. You gotta give him an A for effort. But it's really not a surprise that dogs rarely graduate high school. This is the sport of curling. Although we're not sure you can really call something a sport if you can do it wearing a 3-piece suit. And stitches in the back of your head. This fence is the only thing stopping that determined, relentless, angry little dog from running away as fast as possible. Now, look at these skiers lining up in perfect formation. Well, we know who's riding home in the back of the station wagon, don't we? There's nothing funnier than watching people trying to keep it cool. Broomball tip number 3. If you want to make the highlight reel, don't tick off the cameraman. This guy learns 2 things here. He can ski on water, but he can't walk on it. Curiosity may not kill the cat, but it sure is funny to watch. Now, we know you're thinking this is one crazy kitty, right? But he's just killing time waiting on his dial-up connection. This cat is going back and forth. On the one hand, he can believe it's not butter. On the other hand, he can't.
Butter. Parquet.
Tonight, on America's Next Top Cat Model, Fifi struts her stuff for the cameras, and she looks perfect as the competition heats up. It's only because that goldfish is in water that you can't see him sweating. Funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. To use a camcorder. This woman is recording an entire videotape of her eyeball.
Well, nothing's happening here. Yes. I don't see anything. Did you charge one? Here now. No. I still don't see an image.
And that was How Not to Use a Camcorder. See you next time.
know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. This little lady took the sermon about planting the seeds of love very seriously. See you next time. Funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Most dogs like to go for a walk. Buddy here likes to go for a tow. He works out his legs, his jaw, and leaves his front paws free for scratching. See you next time. Funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. This cat's been at that piano for quite a while, playing just like that. It's all a part of his new strategy to drive the mice out of the walls. I think it's working. See you next time. Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. These parakeets are looking for something shiny to line their nest. And unfortunately for their owner, their taste in jewelry is anything but cheap. Get it? Cheap, cheap! See you next time! Do you know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Just when you get rid of the bed bugs. Now you've got fleas. See you next time.